know what time it is?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, you know what time it is when they start dancing. Look at her.
Now these are some of the craziest touchdown celebrations in NFL history. Alright, get ready because Chad Johnson took celebration creativity to a whole new level. I mean, this guy could have been a party planner in another life with the way he brought the drama to the end zone. Remember when he did his best Riverdance impersonation? Or that time that he slapped on a Hall of Fame jacket mid-game like he was already giving his acceptance speech.
I don't know if that's the acceptance.
And who could forget the moment he gave CPR to a football? I swear, that football had more life in it after Chad was done with it than my phone on a Friday night. But hold up, the crowning jewel of Chad Ochocinco Johnson's celebration saga? His legendary putt. Yes, you heard that right. In a move that screamed, I'm here to win the Masters and catch touchdown. Bro was looking like Tiger Woods out there.
And enraged others.
And then there's Sean Merriman, flipping the switch with his lights out dance like he's trying to save on the electricity bill. This dude was everywhere in his prime, lighting up quarterbacks like it was his personal mission to ensure they all needed nightlights to sleep. Earning himself a spot in 3 Pro Bowls and bagging the Defensive Rookie of the Year award, Merriman wasn't just about the hits, he was about the show. His lights out celebration was like watching a superhero pose after saving the world. Except this hero wore cleats and was probably responsible for more than a few QBs checking under their beds at night. Now, let's talk about the Lambeau Leap, the NFL's equivalent of a group hug that somehow turned into a legendary celebration. Imagine scoring a touchdown and then jumping into the stands like it's a mosh pit at a rock concert. The Lambeau Leap isn't just any old jump, it's like the Green Bay Packers version of a trust fall, but with thousands of cheeseheads ready to catch you. This leap was invented by Leroy Butler in '93. Yeah, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth and your biggest worry was Y2K, this leap became the stuff of legends. The Lambeau Leap is all about that heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul connection between the players and fans. The leap is for anyone brave enough to wear that green and gold and dive into a sea of fans. Simple, sweet, and straight to the point. It's the NFL's version of a group hug.
Oh, you gotta finish the Lambeau Leap.
Oh man, talk about bringing the house down on Sundays. Odell Beckham Jr., the man, the myth, the meme generator, is that guy. This guy doesn't just catch footballs, he catches vibes, with celebrations ranging from running hurdles to channeling MJ with his thriller moves. OBJ brings more swag to the end zone than a high school prom. Seriously, the NFL should consider awarding points for style, because Beckham would be leading the league. After bouncing back from injuries like he's made of rubber, everyone's just waiting to see what kind of dance moves he'll bring out next. Will it be a TikTok trend or maybe a throwback to the Macarena? Stay tuned, because if Beckham's playing, you know the end zone's about to turn into a dance floor.
Dance.
And then there's the legend, Steve Smith. This man is like a ninja of touchdown celebrations, often forgotten, but when he strikes, it's epic. Smith didn't just score touchdowns, he scored them with flair, humor, and a pinch of sass. Ever seen a guy fence with a goalpost? Steve Smith did that.
Smith gets behind the...
What about wiping the football's butt after a touchdown like it's a newborn? Steve Smith did that too. The energy this man brought to the field could power a small city. But wait, Smith rose his way in the end zone with his rowboat celebration. An ugly love boat scandal, Smith rose his way through the end zone, showing us he doesn't just do his homework, he turns it into comedy gold. Talk about timing and knowing how to make a splash without even getting wet. These guys aren't just football players, they're primetime entertainers. But what caught the attention of a lot of people was when Cam Dab Daddy Newton made the dab dance a big deal. By the time Super Bowl 50 rolled around, the dab was everywhere. I mean everywhere. LeBron James was hitting it on the court. Paul Pogba was bringing it to the soccer fields of Europe. And even the NFL's head honchos like Andy Reid and Roger Goodell gave it their best shot. Though, let's be real, those attempts were more like watching your dad try to be cool at a family barbecue. Cam Newton, crowned Dab Daddy by Migos themselves, turned a simple move into an NFL staple. It's like he discovered the secret sauce to touchdown celebrations. Easy enough for anyone to do? Check. Guaranteed to make your opponents seethe with envy? Double check. The dab became so iconic you'd see kids at sports events dabbing with more enthusiasm than a squirrel finding a hidden stash of nuts. And Cam, he's sitting on the throne of Dab Kingdom, ruling with an iron fist and a bendy elbow. Let's talk about Jimmy Graham, the guy who apparently mistook the football field for an NBA court. Yes, you heard that right. This dude, a former basketball player turned football titan, thought, why not dunk on him? Every time he scored from 2011 to 2014 with the New Orleans Saints. I mean, at every chance gotten. Graham soaring through the sky, slam dunking footballs through the goalpost like he's trying to get signed by the NBA instead. His dunks got so out of hand, he messed up a field goal. Like, oops, did my epic dunk just ruin the game? Yeah, Graham, it kinda did. But hey, it was all in good fun, right? Dunking on your opponent's hopes and dreams, all while snagging double-digit TD seasons. Talk about hanging by the rim of glory. Now moving on to one of the craziest celebrations, we've got Joe Horn and the infamous Hello, Mom? So, it's 2003. Horn scores against the Giants, and you won't believe what he does next. He doesn't just spike the ball or do a little dance. No sir, he pulls out a cell phone from under the goalpost padding, because where else would you keep your emergency touchdown phone? Joe promised his kids, who couldn't make it to the game because, you know, school's a thing, that he'd score and call. Talk about a dad moment, right? This celebration was so iconic that Michael Thomas couldn't resist bringing it back in 2018 against the Rams. It's like saying, hey, remember when your dad was cool? Watch this. Joe Horn's celebration was so legendary, it's like he dialed right into the NFL Hall of Fame of celebrations. Now onto Deion Primetime Sanders, a man who didn't just play football, he was the halftime show too. Sanders had more moves than a chess game, but the cream of the crop was his high-stepping into the end zone. Imagine being so confident in scoring that you start celebrating halfway through. It's like saying, I've got this, before you've even taken the test. Sanders was basically the guy at the party who starts dancing before the music even hits the good part. Celebrating too early can backfire, just ask any baker who's pulled a cake out of the oven too soon. But Sanders? He made sure the only thing baking was his legacy in the Touchdown Dance Hall of Fame. But now let's talk about Lance Moore, the man who decided to bring a Comedy Central sketch to the NFL field. Remember Hingle McCringleberry and his infamous 3-pump rule? Well, Moore must have been taking notes because he decided to recreate it in all its glory.
See, he just did it again!
I mean, once Moore caught the ball, he turns on his inner McCringleberry and goes for the triple hip thrust, checking for flags between each pump like he's checking for texts after a first date. Talk about art imitating life. Or is it life imitating art? Either way, it's comedy gold. Moore's celebration was like ordering an extra shot in your coffee. Unnecessary, but oh so worth it. Let us know what your favorite celebration was. Click on this video for more NFL content you may not know about.